We're hitting the road from Indiana to Michigan for what we thought would be a simple travel day, but nothing about this adventure went as planned. From our sink deciding to take a dive and taking our dishes with it, to dealing with some seriously rough roads that tested our patience. This Michigan journey got off to quite the rocky start. You'll come along as we navigate the chaos of travel day mishaps, discover a hidden gem that left us sleeping next to vintage aircrafts, and explore the stunning coastal beauty of South Haven that honestly took our breath away. But when the Michigan weather had other plans for us, we had to completely pivot our itinerary. And honestly, those weather-forced changes led to some of our best discoveries. Plus, you'll see my pure joy at a stop that had me acting like a kid in the candy store. And our daughter Sophia joins us for some unforgettable family exploration time. But the real surprise? A little-known luxury resort campground that turned out to be the most tranquil and surprising find we stumbled upon in Michigan. Seriously, we've been doing this for almost 3 years now, and this hidden gem caught us completely off guard. So buckle up, we're taking you along for the real, unfiltered experience of full-time RV living in Michigan. The good, the messy, the weather surprises, and the absolutely incredible. Trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next. Okay, travel day. It is Memorial Day weekend and this state park is packed. It's insane. We are leaving early because we decided to break up our almost 6-hour drive into 2 days. So we're just gonna go to a Harvest Host. Pretty easy. We did most of the tear down last night. Now I'm just finishing up the last bit of dishes. And I always put everything right here that needs to go in the truck. So water's gonna go there. We have our snacks, which I usually make the lunch if we know we're gonna need lunch, but we ate breakfast here. We're gonna have about 4 hours, so I think we'll be there by lunchtime, so I don't have to worry about that. So just some chips and pretzels, gluten-free, exciting. Some apples and some granola bars. That's usually our go-to snacks. We don't like to stop and eat junk at gas stations and stuff, so kind of strict about it. So yeah, we're just gonna put up the last bit of things and get out of here. Hey, baby. Oh, well, that's not right. Put that back up. Hydraulic fluid has to come back into it. Woo! They didn't like that. That's good. Big rig problems. Yeah, it's these little Camco things are not made for our weight, but that's all we got right now. So. Roll up just like an inch or two. Oh, wait. Okay, that's good. Man, this state park is packed to the brim. I'm so glad we're leaving before the rush to get to the dump station in a couple days. Because ain't nobody dumping today. That's a win. That's a win in RV life.
Well, this is something different for Hugo's ball playing. We're here at the Grissom's Air Museum. It's a harvest house. But we got here after hours, so it's closed. And they've got this huge grass lot. It's just a perfect space away from everybody to go get some ball in after being on the road for 3 or 4 hours. Don't you think so, buddy?
Good morning, everybody. We are here at Grissom Air Museum in
Peru, Indiana.
Yeah, so this is a harvest host location, and they were kind enough, of course, to let us park in their parking lot.
But this place with the entry was $10 a person, so I bought 2 entries, even though we weren't going to be here to see it all. I just want to make sure I patronize their establishment.
And you might actually even meet some people. We met some nice folks here that were on their way to the Alliance rally.
There's our Alliance friends.
Full-time RVers, so we got to hang out with them.
So he doesn't go out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, he's a freak upstairs.
And it's definitely something to put in your options for overnight. So thanks, Harvest Host. Hey guys, I'm going to break in just real quick and tell you about how we fund and how we do these travels. It's because of our great sponsors. And today's video is sponsored by Waggle Pet Temperature Monitor and Cameras. And we use them well before we were ever partners with them because we just love the product. Mr. Hugo here goes everywhere since we are full-time. And we have been in some places where the temperature isn't so great. It's either really cold or really hot. Sit. And we want to make sure that if we're out adventuring and Mr. Hugo here can't go with us, that he is safe and sound. And so the pet temperature monitor is just really essential. And you know what's really cool? I didn't even know this, is that you can pause it. So if you're a part-timer or a sun-timer, and you want to have pet temperature monitoring, but you don't want it year round, you can pause it for when you're off your trips and then turn it back on when you're on your trips. So that's a big positive. But I love the fact that I can be out and about, check my phone, check the app, and check in on them. I can see them on the camera, and it just kind of gives me that peace of mind that if something does happen, we have a power loss or anything like that, the app is going to tell me, the monitor is going to tell me. And it is just something I can't RV without. I really do love the products and the camera as well. So today is a really special day because they are giving the biggest discount I've ever seen them give to our community, 70% off the pet temperature monitor. And all you have to do is use the code LIKE, L-I-K-E. I'll have all of the links in the description and a QR code on the screen to make it easy for you to scan and get it. But now is the time to act. And if you would love that combo of a camera and a temperature monitor, they're going to give you an extra 10% off of the bundle. So you use the code HUGO if you would like the bundle. So it is a great time. You're going out there for the summer. It's going to be hot. You better be covered and know your pet, just like Hugo, is safe and sound.
Hello. What's going on?
Listen, Indiana, your roads suck. Oh, it's not fair. It's our home state. But yeah, we had everything shifting. We had so many potholes, and we lost one bowl.
Oh.
And are you ready for this one? Our sink fell down. Look at this. Yeah, you gotta. That's not supposed to be like that. Yeah, I'm sure we can fix it, but I guess after 3 years using this rig full time, it's just kind of how it goes. But those potholes did not help. So we're going to get set up. We're going to have a little taco salad, reset, and get things fixed up. So, okay. State number 24, Michigan. I always mess this up, but Hopefully. There we go. So my question to you is, how do you measure whether you put a sticker on or not, or count the state? For us, we have to stay there a week. I know that we've stayed a lot more, like just quick overnights, but I usually, a week is what I consider. We went there, we went to a state, we really experienced it. So how do you do it? Leave it in the comments.
We came, we saw, we kicked ass.
How do you do it? Leave it in the comments. All right, so here we are, first free day in South Haven, and we have our daughter Sophia with us. Hello. And we're gonna have a fun day. Yeah. So Barry's making his coffee. We're all bundled up because it's kind of cold.
It's chilly. It's about 50 degrees out there, and we think the closer we get to the water, the colder it's going to be. But the sun should come out, should warm it up a wee bit. We'll be good.
Yeah. So we are going to hit the farmer's market, and Sophia and I kind of did the shops a little bit, but there's lots of shopping down there. It's kind of touristy, but it's cool. And then I think we're going to try to do a bike ride and then just see where the day takes us. So we're going to take you along. Let's go. Okay, so we just got down to downtown South Haven, and that wind, and it's cold, and this is crazy. It's almost 2.
I can't get over it. I've never experienced anything like this.
So this should be a fun day, freezing our butts off.
Okay,
What'd you get?
I got this ring, and it's inside of it. It has crushed mussels from Lake Michigan, and then I got this bracelet, and inside of it, it has microplastics from Lake Michigan too.
Very cool. Good find.
How big that cinnamon roll is. The size of that whole cake.
Oh, that's some serious rhubarb.
What's with the rhubarb?
I don't know. Rhubarb must be in season right now. Rhubarb pie. Strawberry rhubarb pie.
Okay, well, get on it. You make some, right?
Here's Barry's jam, though.
I love the salsas. I like to be able to try them first, though.
The salsas, yeah. Peach.
Pineapple's probably good.
I'm so excited. They have a gluten-free stand.
Oh my.
Gluten-free macarons. Have not seen that.
I have a feeling we're going to be dropping some bucks here. Ooh. You got to get the crisp.
Oh boy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is probably the most artisan farmer's market I think we've been to. Oh, pickles. Oh my gosh.
That's how you attract an audience. You have the little shakers for the little kids.
Yeah, smart, right? Look at the round ones are amazing. We're admiring these beautiful flowers. Oh my gosh. These are so neat. The round ones are killing me. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. Those are maters, man. What'd you get?
Peanut butter and chocolate, or peanuts and chocolate, the best combination that God made. My daughter bought me a donut. Otherwise, I would never eat this. She forced me to.
She's forcing you?
What do you mean I bought it? You mean mom bought it?
Yeah, it's my money. Can you taste the homemade? And the celiac gets to watch them eat their donuts.
You got to pay for your very expensive gluten-free.
So everybody gives me a hard time about not liking cold, not liking to be cold. This is why.
What's going on?
I have no blood in many of my fingers. I have, I think it's called Raynaud's or Reynards. Reynolds. But yeah, I can't feel.
Syndrome.
Yeah, it's a thing. I get it in the grocery store. So, cold Michigan.
Show them your crappy little gloves that
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah, I didn't have. At least I had some, but I have crappy gloves.
That's
so.
a fail.
Yeah,
Fail.
I'm gonna have to go buy better gloves. Got the pancake. Nice home cooking breakfast. Can't beat it.
Good stuff.
Here we are in South Haven, Michigan, and let me tell you something that'll blow your mind. Michigan actually has 3,288 miles of shoreline, which is more than any other state except Alaska. And the Great Lakes combined have almost 10,000 miles of shoreline. That's more than 3 times the combined coastlines of Hawaii, California, and Florida. And right here in South Haven, you can see exactly why Michigan earned that incredible statistic. Now, everyone always talks about the Upper Peninsula when it comes to Michigan's natural beauty, but honestly, this southwestern Michigan area is absolutely amazing as well. Feast your eyes on this waterfront. That iconic lighthouse has been guarding the entrance of the Black River for over 100 years. And look at this bustling Phoenix Street. Sophia and I spent hours shopping here. There are plenty of touristy shops, but we also found some amazing local finds as well. From the pristine beaches to this historical lighthouse, all of these amazing restaurants and shops around Phoenix Street, South Haven perfectly captures what makes Michigan's lakefront communities so special. Sometimes people think you have to travel to the coast for stunning waterfront experiences, but honestly, Michigan's keeping some serious secrets up here on the Great Lakes.
It's a meat vending machine. Well, day didn't go exactly as planned. I think we're gonna have to nix the bike ride for a warmer day.
Yeah, it's supposed to, the temperature's supposed to like go up by 20 degrees in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
So we're going to come back on those.
Yeah,
days.
it was like I was looking at my weather app and it was like, oh, it's 52, but feels like 39 with the wind. And it really did feel that way out by the water. So this is a great example. Some days things don't go your way. That's why we kind of go slow and we stay places longer, because we have several more days this week where it's going to be warmer and we can come back and do the bike ride. But when you're only somewhere for like a day or two, you can't make up that time. So always have a plan B and give yourself a few days at a place to really explore it. So we're going to try again on another day. Winery. Hit 2 places right in a row. Yeah. This is award-winning. Okay, day 2. A little bit better weather. We're in my choice for the day, which is Virtue Cidery. I can't wait. Let's drink some cider. Cider out of the apples?
Makes sense to me.
I don't know.
Gotta get it out of there somewhere.
Cute. This is so cute.
Oh, I got a bunch of toys and stuff for the kids, or a bunch of games and whatnot you could do. Look, we have our own private greenhouse.
How fun is this?
You even have our own radio.
That's right.
We could listen to the ball game. I expect to turn that on and hear like the 1962 Cubs playing.
Look at this. We got 2 different flights to try a little bit of everything first. We have some smoked salmon pate and some gluten-free crackers.
So fancy.
Oh my gosh.
Your own private wasp too. That's all right.
Don't ruin my vibe, man.
Said there were chickens.
We're gonna go see the chickens. This is a really cool place. They obviously have a lot of events out here. They have cornhole and all kinds of land, really.
Yeah, the thing I love about it is it's so you could tell that it's spring.
Yeah.
Actually, it's summer, but I don't know. I'm so confused. It's June
It's
1st,
June.
and it's still really cold outside. But anyway, there's lots of birds and so much life out here. It's just, you could tell that this whole area is just kind of waking up for the season, and then it goes back into its winter slumber. But yeah, and if you don't like the cold, get in one of these greenhouses and you will get the greenhouse effect big time.
We got too hot in the greenhouse, so.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that I like about doing things like this, farms, tours. I mean, it's not really touristy. It's probably, unless you dug in, you might not. I mean, this place is way out in the middle of nowhere, and just something really cool and local to do. Look up, I mean, we do breweries a lot, and that's usually a little less exciting, but cideries, wineries, they always have really cool grounds and talk to the people and all that. So this one is a particularly cool outdoor area that we just love. So get off the beaten path. That's what I think I would say, if anything. So guys, I don't usually do RV park reviews very often, but the one that we're at is so cute, so quaint, I couldn't not tell you about it. We're gonna talk about Hidden Ponds RV Resort and how awesome it's been to stay here. So we've been here over a week now. It is quiet, it is peaceful. It's a relatively new park. They are in phase 1 of about 70 full hookup spots. But the thing I love is that there's no back-to-back spots, so you're not really that close to anybody. They're all back ends, but it's either a woods or a pond view. So it has kind of a little bit of a state park, like a really nice state park feel, because we aren't packed in so tight. And that's really why I think this is a great home base to explore the coastal areas. South Haven, obviously, where it was right maybe less than 10 minutes away to all the stuff you want to see. But there's a lot of other coastal towns, Holland, other places like that you're within 20, 30, 40 minutes. Grand Rapids, I believe, is about 45 minutes. And so it's a really great place to home base to see a lot of stuff. Now, I will tell you, these are a lot of seasonal people. They open in May and they only go till November. They're a summer kind of place. A lot of the people that are here, they're gone during the week and they come on the weekends. But honestly, other than Memorial Day weekend when we got here, it is not busy at all. In fact, it is crazy how quiet it is. So we'll take you around and we'll show you some more of the amenities because you're just gonna love it. Okay, I've never seen this at any other RV park, but they have 5 fitness stations throughout the area. You can walk to each one, and it's things like sit-ups and pull-ups and push-ups and things like that. But I haven't seen anybody using them. I would probably use them, but I have everything at the RV. But I think it's great that they even have this. One of the things as a full-timer I love is that they have a dedicated mail house, so that if you order any packages or you have anything delivered, they're going to bring it and put it in to this little cute room that they built, and it stays clean, it stays dry, and you just can come in here 24/7 and pick up your package. Okay, I have to point out, they have a sense of humor too. Couple of things. If you must whine, please make it a Merlot and share with your neighbor. But they do want your feedback, but I like their attitude about it, honestly. And then I like, to be candid, if you want perfection or a golf course setting, Hidden Ponds is not for you. But if you want peaceful, most of the time, clean, and hopefully always spacious nature, then this is a great place to stay. Okay, they have all the amenities you can want. I think your kids and your friends will love this. They have bocce ball, and they also have pickleball. And I do not know how to play either one of these things. Someone's gonna have to get together with me and teach me, I think. And they have an awesome clubhouse and pool area I wanna show you. Come on. I love this because they have the fire pit, the big table. You can come and hang out, watch the game, play some cornhole, which they provide, and some big blocks, some stuff for the kids. That's a really nice thing when you're visiting an RV park, that all of this is here and you don't have to carry it all in your RV. They have an awesome pool area, although hardly anyone's using it because it's been unseasonably cold here at the beginning of June. But if you're someone who can handle the cold water, this is for you. I'm sure in the heat of summer, it's awesome. So I know a lot of you don't care about this, but we kind of love it, especially with our daughter visiting, that there are really, really nice showers to use. So I love that they have a laundry facility here. What I don't love is the washer and dryer take a really long time. So you need to have like 3 hours to do a load. But they're very good and efficient. They're nice and new. They do it on donation. So they ask for a $5 donation per load. A little on the spendy side, but it all goes to charity, so a local charity. So that's a nice. This is just one of several little ponds, given the hidden ponds theme there. But we thought these were real geese or swans when we first got here, until we got up close and we realized they were fake. But they also have a great playground if you have little ones. Here is our spot 204, which is on a corner, and I love it because we're farther away from the other ones that are just back to back, side to side. But you can see we have a ton of room. I love it. They do give you a fire pit and a table, which is nice. You're on a concrete pad. And I have to say, this is way nicer than anything we've stayed at in a long time. We don't usually splurge this much, but our daughter was with us and we thought we'd be somewhere a little bit more comfortable for everybody. So these spots run about, depends on what time of the season you're here, anywhere from 79 to like 90 something. And obviously the longer you stay, the less it is. The seasonal spots are very affordable. But we have been very happy with this so far. Now there are a couple of state parks near here that are much cheaper, probably partial hookups if I had to guess. It's Van Buren State Park and Warren Dunes. So the sand dunes are very close, which is really nice. But the thing I like about this place is everything you need is within like 5 minutes. There's restaurants, Walmart, shops, you know, anything, hardware stores, all of that is really close by. And then all of the fun touristy stuff, like I said in South Haven, is super close too. So it really is away from everything and quiet, not in the middle, but very close to get to everything. Okay, I have a couple of tips for you though. So when you come in, there is a 5-point roundabout and it's gonna want you to make a sharp right turn. You're never gonna make it. Go all the way around the circle of the roundabout and then come back to that exit. It's the only really safe way to make that turn. Also, this place actually has a few like cottages that I believe they rent out. Oftentimes we'll get a cottage for our kids when they're both coming to visit instead of all of us cramming inside of the RV. So that might be a fun thing to do with family that might want to come visit you and not stay in your RV. But overall, this is a great find and we really recommend if you're coming to this area to check it out.
Michigan keeps surprising us in the best ways possible. From luxury campgrounds to charming lakefront towns like South Haven, this state has so much more to offer than we ever imagined. You know, moments like these remind us why we took the leap into this lifestyle in the first place. Sure, things don't always go according as planned. Sinks fall, weather changes everything, travel days test your patience. But then you'll discover places that take your breath away and create moments you'll treasure forever. If you've been dreaming of your own adventure, whether it's full-time RV living or just exploring more of this incredible country, don't wait. Life's too short to keep putting off these experiences that call to your heart. Where should we explore next? Drop your Michigan recommendations in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more real, unfiltered RV life adventures. We'll see you on the road.
What is that?